Welcome back, Freddies, Tunnies. How are we all? Hope we're all doing well. Here we are with another great episode from Fret Fables. What we're going to do today is we're going to go across some of the things that guitarists learn as they go on in their career and developing their skills. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into some really wonderful hints, tips and techniques for you all out there who are currently playing guitar or want to play the guitar, just to give you an idea of where you can go and what you can develop and how you can develop things. So with little more to do, let's get into it. Remember that music is the thing that constantly travels with us through life. It's there when we're sad to comfort us. It's there to celebrate our happy days and our happy times. Today I want to talk about one of the forgotten chord bar chord shapes. Now we do have all the open shapes like the A, the E, the C, the D. I'm sure you can see that very well. The G. Okay, so we've got all these chords, and we also have bar chords like an E bar chord. We can slide it up, just bar everything else like that, and we get an F chord. Okay, and then F sharp, G, etc. One of the forgotten chord shapes, bar chord shapes, is the C. So we've got a C shape. Now the C chord is the most beautiful chord in all music, possibly with the exception of C major 7th, which is magic, but C major is the pinnacle sort of chord. So to do that, instead of using these 3 fingers to play the chord, start practicing with these 3 fingers. So when you slide that up and bar it, that's a C sharp. You've got one more, that's a D. So that's a D chord, same chord as that, but it's a D chord. So, oh, got something wrong there. A D chord. So even guitarists who played for a few years still make mistakes. So don't feel bad if you're making errors. So there's a D chord, and that kind of shape is actually good to use for something like, let's see, like a certain hotel in California. So if we think about it, so learning the C chord and the bar C chord helps you move around the bar, gives you a little bit more freedom around that chord shapes, the open chord shapes, because it gives you that one extra flavor, so you can move around a little bit more and use different chord shapes in different shapes, different areas, different bars. And the C always sells the feeling of a song very well. You know, so like I said, practice it, and in time you'll get another bar chord to your repertoire. Welcome back, Tunnies, to the Fret Fables channel, and today what we're going to do is we're going to cover off one of the forgotten bar chord shapes. Now bar chords are chords that, with the open chords, we've got open chords like an A, C, F is an actual bar chord with an E shape. So you've got the E shape. If you move up 1 fret, you can bar the bass, bar the fret there, and you've got an F, and then you go F sharp, G, etc. Same as the A. There's an A chord, you slide it up 1, A sharp or B flat, B, C, etc. So this chord is the forgotten G chord shape. Okay, so you've got the G chord there. If you slide that up 2, and then you bar here, so it's a bit of a stretch, but when you get it, you can actually get that G shape sound happening. Gives you more variety in your chord structures and your songwriting skills. You can also just mute that bottom string and only play like the G shape. If you just mute that bottom string, right, you can actually move that up, use that. So I'm just muting that. So gives you more variety, gives you a little bit of fun, something to experiment with, give you a little bit of different sound to a full bar, a different bar, or, you know, a E-shaped bar chord. gives you a little bit of a change of flavour. Okay, so remember that music's the one thing that travels with us through our lives. It's there to help us when we're sad, to comfort us, and also celebrate when we're actually happy. So until next time, Tunnies, subscribe, go check out my free course for absolute beginners. Yeah, have a great day and keep doing well. Welcome, Tunnies, to another Fret Fables hints and tips section. So this one here, I want to talk about chords and hammering on chords. Okay, so remember, with music is our constant companion that travels with us through life. It's there to celebrate when we're happy, to comfort us when we're so sad and lonely. So with music, if you want to start out playing music, these tips and hints help you develop an understanding and a passion for playing more, or learning how to play, or developing your skill set. Okay, what I want to talk about today is hammer on with chords. Okay, hammering on with chords. You may hear in blues songs, you'll have sort of like something like, that's a hammer on. Okay, so you got the A and the E. So that's, that's pretty easy to see. I'm on that note there and that one there. So you hear a lot of songs with that kind of feeling with it, and the more you play around with that kind of idea, you can actually develop a sort of groove with it. So practice with it, play around with it, have fun with it. Remember, it shouldn't be a chore to learn the musical instrument. It should be just something that you enjoy and you have happy times, fun, enjoyment. Make life something you enjoy, not that you have to endure. And music is one of them things that can actually really make life a little bit easier and a little bit happier. Okay, until next time, Tunnies, subscribe, go check out the free course on my channel on all the tips and hints and some of the other stuff we're doing. And there's going to be a new I'm going to stop doing covers as much. I might change the covers to put a different spin on the covers, make a bit of fun with them, but I'm also going to do a secret challenge, which will be interesting to see how we go with that. Until next time, be well. Okay, Tunnies, welcome back to Fret Fables, here with our tips and hints series. This one we're going to talk about hammer on runs. So when you actually hammer on a run, that's like 2 or 3 notes added on. So that adds a little bit of interest, a little bit of depth, a little bit of flavour to the way you play. You hear this a lot in blues sort of songs. So what we'll do is we'll just get into that. With regards to music, remember, it's the constant companion that travels with us everywhere. It's there to celebrate our happiness and our joys, and it's also there to comfort us when we're sad. So if we look at just a basic A chord, okay, so we've got that's a basic A chord, and if we just use the 2 strings, so the second one from that one there and that string there, and we play only that E note, right? We're only playing them 2 notes, this note here and the open string, right? We can do a might recognize as Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes. So that's the kind of thing you can do with hammer on runs. So have fun with it, enjoy, experiment with it. If you get the guitar in your hand, just play around with it. You don't have to sit there and try to work out everything. Just practice changing your finger positions, practice running up and down with your exercises. You can do hammer on runs there and pull offs. So just practice with it, have a lot of fun. Check out the free course on my thing for absolute beginners. Tells you everything about what the guitar's like, what you can expect to look for, what you want to look for when you're going to buy a guitar, and what kind of guitar you should probably buy when you start off with. Okay, until next time, Tunnies, have a great time. Just subscribe down below, check out my other videos, and have a great time. Welcome, Tunnies, to another tips and hints video. Today we're going to celebrate music as we always do, because music is our constant companion. It travels with us when we're happy and joyous, celebrating, and also comforts us when we're sad. So this is the soundtrack to our life. Songs are the soundtrack to our lives, and we have all different songs that have different meanings to us from different areas and different parts of our lives. So today I want to talk about sliding into chords. Okay, so if you slide into a chord, so I'm going to just slide into what's called the D major 7th chord, and it's going to be from a D flat major 7th to a D major 7th. So that little slide can add a lot of interest to your playing. So when you get a little bit more advanced, you can do things like, so you get them nice little, you know. So sliding does add a little bit of interest, a little change, a little bit of intrigue to the playing, and can get you to think. And when you're playing along, and people go, "Oh wow, that's something new, something different." So, you know, if you just practice with it, play around with it. You got your F chord, slide up to your G. You can slide around with your C major chord. Play around with it. If you get the guitar in your hand, you don't have to try to be doing you know, scales every day and things like that. Just getting the guitar in your hand for 10 minutes a day when you're starting out can help build that muscle memory with moving your fingers around the board. And it's just a matter of playing around and hearing what sounds great and what doesn't sound too good. Oh, it's a bit hard to get something that doesn't sound good. There you go. So you can find stuff that sounds terrible, but just the more you play around with it, the more you can feel what's going on with the guitar, and the more comfortable you'll become. You'll go through a series of ups and downs with your learning curve anyway. So you'll learn, you'll gain a lot of knowledge, then you seem to plateau. Don't panic. Sometimes it just takes a while for your brain to catch up with your fingers. Okay, until next time, Tunnies, subscribe, go check out the free absolute beginners course I have on my my channel. Have a great day, and just remember, I hope that the best of yesterday is the worst of tomorrow for you all out there. Have a great day. Bye bye. Welcome back, Tunnies, to another hints and tips session with Fret Fables, where we celebrate music, which is the soundtrack to our lives. It's there to comfort us when we're sad, and it's there to celebrate with us when we're happy. So if you've got music in your life, you're winning to some great extension. So just remember that these tips and hints are there for not only absolute beginners, but also people who are starting to learn and get to know a little bit more about the guitar. This one today, we're going to touch on how we can actually hold the guitar in a way that helps us play the chords. Okay, so when you're actually holding the guitar, you know, I mean, you'll see the problem is that people will develop, you'll develop your own style. So some people will actually hold the guitar with their thumb over the top, the fretboard, right? That way they can actually play the bass notes with their thumb, right? When they're playing chords. Other people will play with, which is the recommended one, with just your thumb on the back of the actual guitar itself. Okay, and what'll happen is it'll sometimes when you're starting out, it's hard to play chords, bar chords, because you're holding down all the strings. Okay, so if you're holding down all the strings, what you can do is just tilt the guitar back a little bit, just a little bit. Like if I have it like like this, tilt it back just a touch, and then you can actually hang the weight of your arm on the guitar neck, and that helps you. You don't have to press the guitar. Also, with your elbow on the other side, push back a little bit on your body where your hands is, and that'll help you play the chords. Okay, so when you're playing more difficult parts, that'll help you do it. Okay, so until next time, just give us a thumbs up, and what we can do is thumbs up, maybe thumbs up, yep. Okay, on the back, let's see, I don't know, that's something strange. Anyway, so until next time, subscribe, go check out the free Absolute Beginners course for newbies, help you pick the right guitar for you starting out, or even if you have a guitar, it'll give you some great tips on how to start playing and start getting ready to learn this magnificent instrument. Okay, until next time, keep it real. Okay, Fret Fables here today, guys. We're going to cover off plectrums, which are these little things. You get all different sizes, different things. I don't really use them. I use my fingers because I figure fingers have got like 4 plectrums, 5 plectrums really on that side. But it can be a good place to start. Gives you a very, I mean, that's with a plectrum. If I play without the plectrum, there is a slight different sound, but you know, you'll learn and develop your knowledge as you go and you develop your skills. What you feel more comfortable playing, either with your fingers or you play with a plectrum, doesn't really matter. It's personal preference. If you want to learn to play fast electric lines and that, it's probably a good idea to learn to sweep. So and be able to play quickly. I mean, I couldn't do that with my fingers. So it's a preference. I'd suggest probably try to learn both of them, and if you can combine them, like, you know, use the plectrum as well as your fingers, you know. So I'm playing that. Can't really see that, can you? Yeah. So if you're playing. So you can learn that. There's a lot of guitarists out there that combine the two, plectrums as well as fingers. So it's personal preference at the end of the day. There are some songs that lend itself to a finger picking. Like if you're doing a lot of, like playing 2 notes at the same time, it's really hard to play 2 notes at the same time, or 2 different strings at the same time with a plectrum, because you only got 1 point to strike with. So just practice that. The longer and the more you get your hands on your guitar and practice and just feel the chords, just practice on some simple changing like that. 10 minutes a day, that's all it's going to take you, and you'll develop a skill set, and your knowledge will increase. Then you'll plateau a little bit, then you'll increase. It's like anything, if you overdo it at the start, you can get discouraged. So I'd say move into it. In no time you will actually start developing more skills. Your fingers will start working. They'll start doing as they're told, and that'll make it a little bit of fun. So until next time, guys, subscribe down below. Go check out the complete Absolute Beginner's Guide to playing the guitar. It helps you choose a guitar. If you've already got a guitar, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's good. If not, it gives you good hints on what to look for when you're buying a guitar, how much you should pay for, and it goes through all the basics that you need to get started. Okay, until next time, have a great day. Welcome back, Tunnies, to another Fret Fables hints and tips session. Today we're going to talk about breaking up chords, arpeggios, but we're going to use our fingers instead of a plectrum. I did a session with plectrum previously, so this one here I'm going to talk about. There was a thing called the Travis pick. I haven't gone into the Travis pick. I do still like a modified version of it, a rough version of the Travis pick, but it will just go through the C chord, and I'm going to alternate between the C and the E. So that's the 2nd string there, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, okay? And all I'm going to do is just run up and down the bottom 3 strings. So the G, like that. So that's what it sounds like. Now you're dying to find out what my right hand's doing. All my right hand is doing, let's see if we can get this positioned right. That's all the C. There we go, the E. So that's all I'm doing. And you can do that with all your different chords, as long as you know what the chords, the notes are in the chord. So in the C chord, you've got the C, then goes the D, E is the third, so you go to the bass, the third. You can go to the D, which will be a D bass, A, D, A, because that's D. A is the 5th of the D. So as long as you're using one of the bass notes that are actually in the chord, it's going to sound pretty good. So you can just play around with it. So just play with it. Get your hands on your guitar. If you're just starting out, or you want to start out, you want to learn to play guitar, check out my absolute beginner's guide to everything about the guitar, to give you a bit of a primer. It's probably going to be the best time you spend before you start playing with the guitar or doing anything like that. Just get used to having a guitar in your hand. 5 minutes a day, you'll increase your skill set over time. So just subscribe and check out the course. Have a great day, and until next time. Welcome back, Freddies, to another hints and tips course session with Fret Fables. Today we're going to talk about picking a picking exercise for you, so we can learn how to do like a bit of a oompa sort of sound with the guitar. And we touched on this in another finger picking session, but we're going to take it a little bit further here. Now remember that if you can get this guitar in your hand for 5 minutes a day, you're going to go and you're going to increase your skill sets tremendously. Okay, music's that constant companion we have through our journey in life. It's there to celebrate when we're happy. It's there to comfort us when we're sad. So just get a guitar, get a piano. If you want to play piano, that's fine. I play guitar because it's easy to throw this in the back of the car. So when you go camping, you get there and you can just play around the campfire. It's pretty hard to take out a grand piano in the campfire and that. And even if you do have an electric piano, you have to worry about batteries and all that kind of stuff. So the guitar's pretty versatile in that sense. You can pick it up at a party and have a bit of fun in that area. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about just playing little stops. They're known as stops. So when you play the song, play a chord and you just jab it. So it's, instead of letting it ring out, you go, you very stopped, right? So you can, so you're playing a bass note plus the chord, okay? So it can help you with a variety of different feelings and types of songs. So it's also a good habit to get into, to be able to learn different techniques. So that there helps you understand the coordination between your left hand and your right hand. So you're playing coordinating both hands, and they're both working in unison. So get your guitar, 5 minutes a day. That's all you need. Subscribe. If you just started out, or you started out and you're still playing, or even if you're a seasoned player, go check out the basics course on my channel. It'll cover a lot of things about the guitar. Some stuff I'm pretty sure you probably you've never heard about in the past. So check it out. Have a great day. I hope that the best of yesterday is the worst for tomorrow for you all, and keep music in your life. It's wonderful. Welcome back, Freddies, to another Fret Fables hints and tips video. This one here today, we're going to talk about walking bass lines. Now, there's a lot of songs with walking bass lines, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you an exercise based around the C major chord, right? Where you can practice the walking bass line. And it's very simple. All we're going to be doing with the bass is going from the C to the B to the A to the G. That's it. Now, all we're doing is we're playing the top three strings, so these three strings here, and we're going to put our finger on the first fret of the second string right there, and that's all we need to do down there. So we're going to be going bass C, so we're going to play this note here, very simple. Right, so you've got the basic exercise there. Just practice that over and over and over again, and then you can actually practice it in different keys. Okay, so you can move it around, move your capo around, and play it in different keys. Get to hear the sound, the way in which it works, and the way the bass line works with it. Okay, so when you're actually doing that, you'll develop a good feel for timing, which is very important. Okay, so make sure that you get your guitar in your hand every day for 5 minutes, if that, just 5 minutes. Go over something. If you're learning a song, just put a timer on your phone, 5 minutes, start playing the song. If you can play that for 5 minutes, within a month, your skill set will actually go quite a bit. It will increase dramatically. Okay, and only because you're only putting 5 minutes in a day, if you do hit a plateau, which you're going to hit, everyone hits them, you're not going to feel bad about it, because okay, I'm going to struggle for 5 minutes. I can struggle for 5 minutes. And then after a bit of time, the struggle will disappear and you'll actually master it. But you do it in 5 minute blocks, you'll be fine. Okay? Get the guitar in your hand. Subscribe down below. If you want a free absolute beginner's course, check it out on my channel. Have a great day, and until next time. Okay, welcome back, Tunnies, to another Fret Fables tips and hints session. Today we're going to talk about broken chords. They're also known as arpeggios, and we're going to talk about how we can do that with a plectrum. Okay, so remember that, you know, if you've got music in your life, you're winning to a certain degree, because music is just magnificent. It's there to celebrate with us when we're happy and joyous. It's there to comfort us when we're sad and lonely. Okay, now with the plectrum, the proper way you should hold the plectrum is just on the knuckle. There's like a little bit of a knuckle right there. If you place the plectrum on that knuckle and pinch it, that's how you're pretty much holding the plectrum. Now, there are going to be other ways. Some people hold it like that on the point of their finger, like that, but at the end of the day, you've got to feel comfortable with it. Okay, so however you hold it is something you've got to practice with. Okay, now we're going to just talk about a C chord. So I'm just playing up and down the strings, playing the bass note, the C. So if I just play up here a little bit more, you might be able to see. So don't worry about that though. So even experienced guitarists make mistakes. So don't fret it. So yeah, so you can actually do things like you can strum the chord, and you can just flick out. So the more you get your guitar in your hands in your guitar, practicing 5 minutes a day to start with, you'll be amazed if you can just put 5 minutes away. When I first started, I bought 3 or 4 really cheap and nasty guitars and had them around the house. So instead of sitting there, well, when I was sitting there watching TV or something, I'd have it in my hand. I'd be just practicing strumming the different chord positions, getting my fingers comfortable with what I was doing. And that way I developed my skill set, sort of went up and down in trying, because I didn't put too much time in it. Like I didn't block off like 30 minutes. and then start getting frustrated when I hit a plateau, I knew that, look, I'm only putting 5 minutes into it, and you'll be amazed that you put 5 minutes in, and then the next day you've increased your skill set. You'll suddenly go through, like, big lifts and big jumps in your skills as you go. As long as you get it in your hands every 5 minutes or so, you'll be sweet. Okay, until next time, go check out the Absolute Beginners course on my channel, subscribe down below, have a great day, and keep playing. Welcome back, Freddies, to another Fret Fables tips and hints video. Today we're going to talk about moving bass lines. I've talked about this before. We worked on the C bass line, where we just walk down the bass. Okay, so just remember that with bass lines, there's so many songs that that have walking bass lines. When a Man Loves a Woman, A Whiter Shade of Pale, things like that. Songs like that all have these walking bass lines that once you've actually mastered that one there, you'll be able to do both them songs once you've mastered that bass line there. All you do is just change the chords during the song, and you'll be able to play them songs without too much of a problem. So get the guitar in your hand. Music is the one thing in our lives that really gives us the ability to send out our creativity out into the universe. Okay, it's a magnificent instrument. Music has been there to comfort us when we're sad. It's always there to celebrate with us when we're happy. There's songs that paint the picture and the tapestry of your life for sure. Okay, and if you can play some of them songs, be it in the bedroom or at a campfire, at a friend's party, at home, to your family, it doesn't matter. You'll always feel better after you've been playing some music. Okay, so today I'm going to go across a walking bass line with a song. You'll probably recognize it, hopefully. I'm going to be doing it on a 6 string. It's usually done on the 12 string, so just be careful, be gentle. I'll probably mess this up. Haven't played this for a few years, so see if you can pick the song. If you can, I'll buy you a drink. I'm kidding. I won't. Oops, see, made a mistake. See, even seasoned professionals make mistakes. So that's over 2 chords. We're playing that walking line. C, B, A, G. Oh, C, B, no, C, B, yeah. D, C, B, G. So we're playing from D to a G. So, so. See, even though I haven't played that song for a while, you saw how rough it was at the start and how it got a little bit better. That's what happens. 5 minutes a day. That's all you need to do. 5 minutes a day. If you want me to put together a session, like a playlist of 5-minute drills or 5-minute songs or 5-minute exercises or whatever like that, put the comments down in the comments. Subscribe. Go check out my Absolute Beginners course. I'll see if you want a more advanced course, I'm happy to do that as well. I think music is one of them things that everybody should have in their lives. If you have music in your life, you can express your creativity so much more. You can add to the wonder which is life a little bit more, and have a little bit more fun in your life, so to speak. So until next time, subscribe, check out the courses, have a great day, and keep playing. Welcome back, Freddies, to another Fret Fables tips and hints session. Today I want to talk about you doing covers of songs. Okay, now music is one of them things that everybody gets touched by. It's there to celebrate with us when we're happy, comfort us when we're sad. Okay, so when you learn a song, you have a couple of choices. You can learn the song exactly how it is and try to make a carbon copy of it, which is absolute valid way of doing a song. I take a bit of a different stance. I do think that it's very valid to do a copy exactly as the song is, because it had an intent. But if you look at things like the song Help from the Beatles, it was very quickly quick and upbeat with the Beatles, and all the covers since have been quite slow and emotionally driven sort of sounds. So that's what you can do. You can do these kind of things yourself. When you find a song that you like, you can change it. You can put your creative tint on that song. There's nothing to say you can't. Okay, have the courage to have a bit of fun with it. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to play every song the way it is. You can play a thrash metal version of, you know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star if you want. It's your creative outlet. It's your ability to express your inner creativity, which we all should experiment with and express as much as we can, because it allows us to escape the mundane existence of life at times, and helps us feel comfortable within ourselves and feel comfortable with the world that we're surrounded by. So take your time, have a bit of fun with it. Remember that, you know, it's a musical instrument. Music is there with us. It's our constant companion. It's the tapestry of our history, of our lives. It helps define who we are. You can tell a lot from about people from the music that they like and the music that they rail against. Okay, so just remember that if you can get this guitar in your hands for 5 minutes a day, your skill sets will go up. Check out the free Absolute Beginners course on my page, and just practice 5 minutes a day. That's all I'm asking you to do, and you will see that music is going to be wonderful. It's a great escape. After 10 minutes of playing with your guitar, all your stress can just flow out of your body as you go into your creative mode. So until next time, leave a like, subscribe, check out the videos on my page. Have a great day. Welcome back to another Fret Fables hints and tips session. Today I'm going to talk about when you're doing covers with other people, for other people of a song. Now, you've got to remember that the studio versions, and even now with live versions, there's a lot of processing going on, especially with vocals and things like that. So trying to replicate the sound of a great record recording with just a guitar at, say, a party or at a campsite is going to be hard. So what you can do is you can just pick the main points of the song. Like if you listen to a studio version of a song, it's going to have multiple tracks, probably multiple takes, echoes, reverbs, equalization and things like that. It's not going to be possible to replicate that live, even if you've got all the instruments and all the musicians who are on the actual recording doing it. Vocally, all vocals are processed these days to the nth degree. Producers seem to think, okay, well, I've got this great gadget called auto-tune. Let's just check out the auto-tune. Check out Wings of Pegasus. He does great reviews on auto-tune and singing in songs, and he breaks it down and he shows you, and you start to listen to songs and you just go, oh, that's auto-tuned. Nobody can sing that perfectly, or you can hear the processes happening on the actual song itself. So check out Wings of Pegasus. Great channel to have a look at. Okay, so just when it comes to playing a song, so if I pick something like we'll say Fleetwood Mac Rhiannon. Okay, now Rhiannon has a pulsing bass line. It's got drums. It's got keyboards and things like that. But the one thing that everybody recognizes is the main riff. You know, that main riff. If you can get that main riff when you're playing a cover version of it, people don't realize all the other instruments are missing, because it's that focus on that main riff. Okay, so if you can work out what that main feeling of that song, or the main drive, or the main emotion, or I'm not sure how to phrase it, the thing that hooks people into listening to it and hearing it and go, oh, that's that song. It doesn't have to be exact. The song doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be within the ballpark, and people will fill in the gaps. Now, when you're doing something live, people fill in the gaps in real time. So you'll be able to get away with a lot more in a live setting than you will on a recording. So you could go back and listen to what I just played there, and you'll find that there's probably errors in there, right? Timing errors, note errors, things like that. But when you heard it, you went, Rhiannon, instantly, because it was close enough to make that connection, okay? So, look, I really think you should just get this into your hands once a day for 5 minutes. That's all you need, 5 minutes. At the end of the day, middle of the day, start of the day, whenever you can fit in 5 minutes, do 5 minutes. Pick a song, a simple song, 3 chords, 4 chords, and just practice that song. And then go into another song, practice that song. Change the keys so you're practicing different positions. All that is in the course, a free course that I have over on my channel, absolute beginner's course to playing the guitar. Just check it out. If you can learn how to play all the different keys, or even in 4 or 5 different keys, that'll develop your skill set. And if you're doing one song and you're doing that over and over and over again in different keys, you'll start to get a feeling, and you'll be able to pick songs to pieces. You'll be, oh yeah, I can play that, I can play that, I can play that. So until then, make sure that you get this in your hands once a day. Remember, music is there. It's a tapestry of our life. Okay? Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Go check out my channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome to Fret Fables. And here's another hints and tips session for you. And we're going to talk about tuning the guitar. Okay? Now, you might notice that I've got this thing here, this black thing here. This is called a capo. Okay? Now, the reason why I've capoed this at the first fret is that whenever you press down a string to play a string, right, the distance, the string stretches a little bit because there's a little bit of a gap between the strings and the fretboard, and the more you press down, the further out the string will actually slightly go out of tune. Okay, so the nut here actually has a higher. If I just pick that up, you might not be able to see it very well, but there's a fairly high action up here for that first fret. If I do that, it actually lowers the strings, so the guitar stays more in tune further down the fretboard. Okay, that's the only reason. Now, when you're tuning a guitar, you should tune from flat to sharp. So you should make the string a little bit looser and then tune up to the note. Okay, so when you're actually playing a song, okay, so here you go. All right, so see, I'm pretty. Yep, so I'll exaggerate this one. You can hear how flat that is. So I'll tune up to the G. There you go. There you go. So tuning flat to the key, it's better, because if you tune from sharp to flat, there'll still be a little bit of play in the string. So as you start to strum, it'll loosen up and it'll actually drop flat. Okay, so tune flat to sharp, not sharp to flat. Okay, now remember, get this in your hand for 5 minutes a day. That's all you need, 5 minutes a day, and you will see your skill set go up and up and up. Okay, you will hit plateaus, that's a fact. You're going to hit plateaus, but if you keep that going for 5 minutes a day, it's going to continue to increase. Okay, so until next time, remember that music is our constant companion. You have music in your life, you're pretty much winning. Okay, take it easy, have a great day, and until next time, keep playing. Welcome back to Fret Fables hints and tips session. Okay, today we're going to talk about the guitar has strings on it. I know that. It's a musical instrument. And remember, music is our constant companion. It's there to celebrate with us when we're happy, and it's there to comfort us when we're sad. Okay, so just remember that this instrument has strings on it, but it's a percussive instrument. You'll see there's some great guitarists out there who who use it the drum with it. But even like when you're playing a chord, you can dampen some strings, and get that percussive sound, a bit of percussion in there too. Okay, so it can help you. I mean, flamenco players do it all the time, don't they? I'm not a flamenco player, barely a player. But the point being is that percussion is part of what this instrument is. It's you got dynamics. You can play quite softly, right, nice and softly. Build up on the volume. So you've got dynamic range. You've got beats, knocking. You've got the drums. You've got the bass, snare. Everything here. This instrument is a one-instrument symphony, an orchestra. The 6-string orchestra, I like to call it. It's a magnificent instrument to learn, and you only need is 5 minutes a day. Put 5 minutes in a day aside. If you haven't got a guitar, check out my course. It'll help you pick the best guitar for yourself. 5 minutes a day, and you'll see your level of skills will increase dramatically within a month. Okay, you will hit plateaus, that's a fact, but when you're only investing 5 minutes a day, you'll see that your skill sets will grow and grow exponentially. Okay, so if you've got music in your life, you're winning. Everyone should learn an instrument. Everyone should have music in their life. It's our purest expression of creativity that's within us, and we should share that with other people. If you don't want to share it with other people, at least experience the euphoria that you can get from playing and learning an instrument. It's fantastic. Take it from me. It's one of them instruments that can make you happy when you're pretty down and pretty sad. Okay, so until next time, remember, 5 minutes a day. Subscribe. Check out the free Absolute Beginners course on my page. Have a great time, and I hope that the best of yesterday is the worst for tomorrow. Worst of tomorrow for you guys, for all of you. So take it easy. Until next time. Welcome back to Fret Fables. Today we're going to talk about this little doohickey thing here. This is called a capo. So a capo allows you to change the key you're playing in by moving it up and down the fretboard. Okay. So at the moment I'm tuned the standard tuning at the first fret. So that's E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, from the thickest string to the thinnest string. Now if I push that all up, that'll actually increase all them notes by one semitone. So that'll be F, A sharp, D sharp, G sharp, C, and F. So as you go up, you can change the keys that you're playing in. So if I play here, I'm playing in A major. That's an A major chord. Okay. If I move it up and I play that there, it'll be a B chord. Okay. That's how you can use this little instrument here, this little doohickey thing. It's like a pistol grip. It just works to clamp down all the notes. Now, as you get a little bit more advanced, you can actually cut out some of the rubber that holds the strings down and actually do alternative tuning without tuning your guitar too much. That'll give you a whole new spectrum of sounds and experimentation to play with. But until now, that's the easiest way. If you want to play in, say, learning a song in C, but you want to play it with the same chord shapes, right? But you want to play it in D major. If you slide that up 2 frets, okay, to here, that's now going to be in D major. That's D major. D, A, E. So you can play the same song at different levels, at different positions along the fretboard. Okay. So remember, it's our constant companion. Music is there for us all the time. 5 minutes a day. Within a month, you will increase your skill set tremendously, and you won't feel like you're under pressure putting hours and hours in. Just put 5 minutes away. Do it for 30 days. 5 minutes a day for 30 days. Pick a song, a simple song, you know. Just 3 chords. Practice it, practice it, practice it. Change the keys. Same key, different key. Okay. Learn. Take 5 minutes a day. Bring music into your life. Let your creativity go out there and have a great time. Enjoy it. Music is one of them special things in life that everyone should experience, and everyone should have a chance to play with it and do something with it. Okay. Until next time, Tunnies, have a great time and keep playing. Welcome back, Tunnies, to another Fret Fables tips and hints video. Here we go. Today we're going to talk about changing keys. Okay, so the musical alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and there's sharps and flats. Okay, so there's no E sharp or F flat. It just goes E, F, and there's no B sharp or C flat. It just goes B, C or C, B. So when you're actually talking about keys, most modern songs are based on 4 chords. It's the 1, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, of the key. So if we're looking at the key of C major, so we just go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we're going through from C through to C. Now the fourth note, C, D, E, F, G. F is the fourth, G is the 5th, A is the 6th note. Now the 6th chord, or the 6th note chord in the key of C major is A minor. Okay, and that's going to be the same as every key. So if you look at the key of A, B, C, D, E, F, the F, which is the 6th note, it's F minor. The D and the E are major chords, along with the A on A major. Okay, you can just type in key chart in Google, and it'll come up with all the different chords for all the different keys. Okay, from all the from A to A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp. Okay, and you can just practice playing them notes. So if we look at say G major, so we play G. So we play 1, 4, 5, and 6. So C, D, and E minor. Okay, now if we change the key to C major, we go C, F, G, A minor. Go to A major. A, D, E, F sharp minor. All right, E major, E, A, B, C sharp minor. That's it. C sharp minor. So practice them. Practice working out the keys. Like I said, look in the Google. Just type in C. Chords. Keys to chords, and you'll find that there'll be no shortage of. I might put a link in the description anyway to a image for you. Okay, I might even put it up on the screen here somewhere too. So until next time, remember, get this in your hand 5 minutes a day, and you will increase, your skill sets will increase. Within 30 days, you'll be strumming along to one of your favorite songs. And if you just put in 5 minutes a day, it's not going to take hours and hours out of your life, and you'll see the progress slowly develop. Check out the free course for absolute beginners I've put together for you. Make sure that you just get in your hand 5 minutes a day, and you'll be happier for it. Everyone should have a creative outlet, and music is one of them creative outlets I think everyone should have experience with and play around with. Okay, until next time, have a great day. Welcome to Fret Fables. This is the hints and tips sessions. Okay, so today we're going to talk about when you're playing a chord. Okay, you don't have to play every note in that chord to make it sound good. Okay, so I'm playing a G major chord here. I often don't play that B. that B there in my G major chords. Okay, you hear that? All right, with it, without it. So you might not be able to hear much difference there, but without it, the bass and the bass is not as muddy as when I leave them two notes in the bass area closer together. So if I put a bit of a gap between the top 4 strings, which are the four strings here, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 strings here, and I leave a gap between that bass note and there, it just sounds better. But I mean, there are other things that, you know, when you're playing certain songs, right? So if I play Back in the USSR, there's a bit of a section that goes into the bridge, okay, which goes right. So it sounds good. That's right. It sounds good. But if I add a little bit of percussion, because remember this is a percussive instrument, and don't play and mute some of the notes and add a little bit of flavour to it, it takes on a whole new life. So you can hear that chunka sort of sound that adds to the flavour to the song. So practice with that, with different things, different chords. You know, learning the mute chords. So if I play an A, so just the A note and an E note, which is like an A power chord, right? I'm not. These strings here are muted, but it can actually add to the feel of the song, right? So if I just play, right, whoa, yeah, right. But if I add, like if I up in Louisiana, down in New Orleans, right, sounds good. But if I add that percussive muted notes at the bottom there, down in New Orleans, you can feel it. You can almost feel the strumming sounds like the locomotive, the train that's coming down the tracks. So that's a kind of expressive creativity that you can create with this instrument. So don't let that make you feel like, oh no, I can't do that. Do it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Get this thing in your hand. 5 minutes a day. That's all you need. Check out the free course I've got on the channel there. It's for absolute beginners. If you haven't got a guitar yet, vital to get it. Get it. Okay? Until next time, remember that music is our constant companion. It's there to celebrate when we're happy. It's there to comfort us when we're sad. Okay? Allow your creativity out. Subscribe, like, check out the video, and spend 5 minutes a day on this, and life will become better. Have a great day. Bye-bye.